Hello, students. Today's book is called Toot and Puddle by Holly Hobby. It was given to us a long time ago when a little boy had to move to Vermont. He was my student, and he was also my daughter's very good friend. It used to make me think about traveling or choosing to stay home. But as you listen to the story, tell me what it makes you think about now. Toot and Puddle lived together in Woodcock Pocket. It was such a perfect place to live, or to be, that Puddle never wanted to go anywhere. Toot, on the other hand, loved to take trips. He had been to Cape Cod, the Grand Canyon, and the redwood forests. One day, in January, Toot decided to take off on his biggest trip ever. He decided to see the world. Do you want to come along? He asked Puddle. We could start with someplace warm and wild. Puddle preferred to stay home. I love the snow, he thought. Here's a postcard that Toot wrote to Puddle. And it says, whoops, I skipped a page. No, he left in January. Now it says February. Dear Puddle, I've made some new friends in Africa. Is winter getting boring? Toot. And here's the address and a stamp. And it says Kenya, Africa. Meanwhile, presenting Puddle in Pocket Pond. So it turns out Puddle loves staying home. And here is the March postcard. Dear Puddle, Egypt is awesome. The pyramids are the greatest. Wish you could meet me at the oasis. Your friend Toot. And it's written to Puddle. March meant maple syrup. Puddle wished Toot were there to taste the pancakes. Because they live in Vermont, he is collecting the syrup from the maple trees. April. Dear Puddle, can you believe I'm in the Solomon Islands? They're in the Pacific Ocean. I spent all day underwater. I love being in a school of fish. Has spring come yet? Your pal Toot. Yes, spring had arrived. Puddle was having mud season. Yay! Hi, Puds. I'm in India. Or is this a dream? It's your birthday, May 3rd. Hope your party is the best. Friends forever, Toot. And that's the May postcard. Back at Woodcock Pocket. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow that nobody can deny. June. Dear Puddle, help! Mountain climbing is scarier than jumping out of a plane. Remember when I talked you into parachuting? Your friend in the Alps, Toot. Puddle remembered. Dear Puddle, July. You would love Matador Camp. The bull's name is Daniel. Bravo from Spain, Toot. And look at the the different signs. In July, presenting Puddle at Pocket Pond. Every time he jumped in, he cheered, "Ole!" Dear Puddle, August is cold in Antarctica, but I've made more friends here than anywhere yet. Are you going to the beach this year? I miss you. Do you miss me? Friends forever. And it's in August. Yes, Puddle missed his friend. Dear Pudsey, bonjour from Paris. Art is everywhere. Love is in the air. Au revoir, Toot. I love art, thought Puddle. He's making his own art. Dear Puzzio, Italy is heaven. It's one big treat. Your friend Tuzio. That looks yummy. Meanwhile, it's Halloween at Woodcock Pocket. Puddle decided to be horrifying. One November morning, Toot woke up and thought, it's time to go home. Yay, Toot's coming! And look how he's getting ready. December called for celebration. Here's to all your adventures around the world, said Puddle. Here's to all your adventures right at home, said Toot. And here's to being together again, Toot and Puddle said at the same time. Toot was happy to be back in his own bed, and Puddle was happy too. I wonder if it will snow all night, Puddle said. I hope so, said Toot. Then we'll go sliding, said Puddle. And skiing, said Toot. Good night, Toot. Good night, Puddle. So how Puddle decided to stay home makes me think of all of us and how we're staying home. When you write to me about this book, please tell me, who are you most looking forward to seeing again and why?